Alabama, my prediction there, my take is here that I think they look just worlds different from a composure perspective, from a physicality perspective, from a confidence perspective than they did against Georgia going into this game, man. And I think for some of this now, you say, well, they had 10 players missing. Well, they, Georgia's Georgia, and maybe that's a thing that you factor in here is just how hot Georgia was when you played them and all that. And I hear all that. My biggest thing here is we've seen Bama, like I said many times on this show, we've seen Bama in this kind of position before. Think about that Florida State game. Think about the vibes around this football team from a national level coming off of that loss to a team that won 2 games the year before in Florida State. And you lost at their place as a 2-touchdown favorite. Everyone's saying, what's up with DeBoer? That Bama standard is not there anymore. Nick Saban, you really miss him right now. What about this Ty Simpson guy? Is he good enough? Bama looks soft. All those things now, in a roundabout way, maybe in a direct way too, were said after the Georgia game. And y'all, here's the thing. They were warranted. I think Alabama understands how embarrassing that game was against Georgia. But I go back to that game and how they responded. We saw Bama from that point forward, I believe, play with a different level of edge. Like I have in my mind's eye, Ty Simpson, when they beat Georgia at Georgia, a couple weeks removed from losing to Florida State. Ty Simpson's got the hedges in his mouth, just absolutely talking his cash, walking off the field. They play with a swagger. They play with a different level of violence. Like they weren't worried about what was being said about them on the external anymore. Like they very clearly had made a decision. We don't want to feel that way anymore. We understand that we are good enough to not have to feel that way again when it comes to the competition we have left to play here. We understand this challenge in front of us of playing a really good Georgia team, and they went out and handled freaking business, dude.